Coming up on Network Africa, most of the schoolgirls kidnapped from Dapchi town in Yobe State, Nigeria, regained their freedom. Former child soldiers in DR Congo's Kasai region also prepare to return home. And Zambia reveals massive tax losses in its mining sector. We begin today in northern Nigeria, where most of the schoolgirls who were kidnapped from Dapchi town in Yobe State have been released. Unfortunately, 5 of the girls are reported to have died as a result of trauma, and 1 of them was not released. Our correspondent who spoke to one of the girls and her parents reports that the girls were not maltreated throughout their period in captivity. On February the 19th, 110 girls were kidnapped from their school at the Government Girls Science and Technical College in Dapchi, sparking outrage from many quarters, including Amnesty International.
I'm standing in the heart of Dapchi. Behind me is the General Hospital in Dapchi, the Bursari local government headquarters. We have been here since 7 a.m. trying to have access to these ladies who were brought into Dapchi town by the militants themselves. By the time they came, we were already in town, but security could not allow us access to the town. But at the moment, we are able to come to the heart of the town. And what is happening behind me in the hospital is to check the health situation of the girls being released. At the moment, we've had discussion with some of the girls, and they've told us that over 100 of them have been delivered successfully. 5 were reported to have been dead on the day of the abduction. Trauma, fear, you know, the vehicle was so filled up that some of them could not bear the suffering. So they died on the way, and they were given a mass burial. The ones released, well, we also heard during the interview that one of the ladies could not be delivered on the ground that she is a Christian and refused to agree to the fact that she will become a Muslim. On that basis, she was held back. And now nobody has spoken to us, but the girls that have arrived confirmed that to us, and confirmed to us also that they were not punished, they were not beaten, they were given food, they were not maltreated in any way. From Dapchi, the Bursari headquarters in Yobe State, northeast Nigeria, Jonathan Gope reporting.
In the meantime, the federal government has given the number of the free Dapchi schoolgirls at 101. The Minister of Information, Mr. Lai Mohammed, who initially put the figure of those released at 91, says the girls and 1 boy were released around 3 a.m. through back-channel efforts with the help of some friends of the country and without any conditions. Mr. Mohammed explains that the number of the freed girls would be updated after the remaining ones have been documented.
As of now, I can confirm that 91 girls and 1 boy have been released. I can say it's developing. Many of the girls, many of the students that were released were not dropped in one place. They were dropped on the road, and they went back, of course, naturally to their parents' houses. They are now being asked to come and be documented at the center. And as of 5 minutes ago, I was told that 91 girls and 1 boy have been documented to have been released.
Did you get any word or any eyewitness about who dropped them? How were they dropped?
Well, the report we got was that one condition that the insurgents gave was that they will be the one to drop the girls. And they dropped them in the early hours of this morning. That's all we know.
How did that become so easy?
Because, you see, you know, if you read my statement, which I'm going to send to you, once violence and confrontation was ruled out, and the negotiation started, there was a deliberate pause on the part of the military. In other words, it was agreed that there will be no force, there will be no confrontation. So that's why it was possible for them to drop the girls. It's part of the agreement that we'll release the girls, will not use any violence, will not use competition. And don't forget that the lives of these children are much more important to us than, you know, any cheap military victory.
How come this was not the case for Chibok girls?
Number one, we were not in power then.
Well, joining us on the program is father to two of the students of the Government Science and Technical Girls College released by Boko Haram militants today, I believe Fatima and Aisha. Welcome to the program. How many of your daughters were among the released Dapchi girls today?
I have two daughters. One is Aisha Modu Bambagole and the other is Fatima Ibrahim Modu Boneri. All of them are in SS1.
Well, tell us more about the release, if you can.
So the second member arrived at Dapchi town around 7:57 at 10:20 a.m. with an bike loaded with the adopted girls. Out of the 110 that adopted, 5 were missing again, and the 5 were dead, sorry, and 1 is missing again. One is still in their captivity. When I contacted my biological daughter, he said they spent about 32 days in the hand of this Boko Haram. They spent 3 days in Kenya before they reached Nigerian border. They come with Toyota Hilux and the Sansar. It is one kind of vehicle using the desert. Now, when we get to the comprehensive center for a preliminary test, I see my daughter, I talk with her. All of them, we unite with them. Then, while some are in good health, while some are ill. Hello?
Mr. Madu, tell us finally, what plans do you have next for your girls?
They'll continue with their schooling. They'll continue with their schooling. If the government changes their school, okay. If they didn't change, they will continue with schooling. Nothing will happen to them.